Ani bojo kinawea. Good morning. Mino gisheb. Kinawea. Oh, it looks like an empty binesi, an empty con. Thunderbirds, thunderbeings are here to visit. They're doing their blessing ceremony, eh? And when the thunderbeings come out to play, I like to offer some smudge. This is called Wiingashk sage. I only have a little bit left. I have to make some more, eh? But what I do is I take some hard leaf Wiingashk, the sage of the leaf of the sage. And I put it into a bullet blender kind of thing, eh? And I blend it up real into a nice fine powder. And it's really, really good stuff, eh? And I just go like that. Pour a little bit, bangiete. When the thunderbeings come, to visit, the old grandmas, they like to burn cedar on the stove, eh? They'll put their frying pan, heat it up on either the wood stove or their cooking stove, eh? Once it's hot enough, they'll drop some sema on there just to see how hot it is and start smoking, burning. It's ready. They'll take their cedar and they put it on top, smoke it right up, the whole house. You know, and it smells so good when you burn cedar inside the house. For me, I'm going to use matches instead of a lighter this time, a Wiingashk, Wiingashk. And it's real simple. You just give it a good scratch, use your fingers to, oh, it's going to go up. So I tip it upside down like this so the fire will climb and eat the little tigons, eh? And then I just add it to there. I'll lean it up against there and it goes up. Oh, it's kind of windy. Hold on. Oh, it went out. I might need a double whammy here. Yesterday we covered a very basic talk about smudges, eh? There we go. Mission. Kind of wet today. Double stick. Down there. I'll light up some of this smudge here. Alright, mission. It's going good now. We got a double sage. We got the soft leaf and the hard leaf. Today, I want to share a very, very important perspective on Wiingashk. This is such a beautiful medicine. This is my favorite medicine, eh? Nabeshkin on Wiingashk. Manda Wiingashk. I really like it, eh? This sweetgrass. I want to share a quick perspective, my perspective. This has nothing to do with, I'm not sharing secrets or big teachings or medicines or anything like that, eh? So, this is just a very simple teaching that I picked up in my years of learning. So, on the end of the sweetgrass, we have the roots, jibikon, eh? Mompi, jibikon. And then it grows up and it gets nice and healthy, and it gets skinny, and then it gets to the tip, eh? The top of the sweetgrass. Okay. I was taught that a man has got to learn. If you want to walk Nishtabe Mikon on the Indian Road, Mikon, eh? You got to learn about the sweetgrass. My auntie told me this, eh? Wiingashk ba kwe. She said, Wiingashk ba ga kidok. Wiingashk is a path, and it's not an easy path for men to walk. And with every path there's a beginning. If you look at the Wiingashk here, it has a root system. This is the beginning of the path when we are all babies, just youngins, eh? And what happens is, it's nice and straight here, eh, on the path. You notice the roots remain in the earth, eh? That's very important, that our roots remain in the earth. And here, it's a very, very straight. No obstacles. They say that's the binoji. It's the baby phase. There's no obstacles. Babies are all about taking, absorbing, assimilating themselves, adapting. But then there comes a time in the life of a being, human being, where they reach this phase in their life. Oh, I didn't notice this about the sweetgrass, eh? Somebody gifted me this, and I didn't know they used elastic band. I'm kind of disappointed. That's okay. I'll have to refix it later, eh? With some natural cordage, so it's nice and straight. And there comes a time when we become aware of our responsibilities, our parents. We watch our parents working hard, and then we start experimenting, eh? We start copying our parents. So I want you to look at this. See the side view of this sweetgrass? It's got like little bumps on it, eh? And it always goes back to the center. A bump, and it goes back to the center. It goes away from the center and goes back to the center, eh? Each of these bumps represents a lesson, a challenge, a teaching that we have to learn that is unique to us as an individual, eh? As you get older, the bumps get thicker. So we're hitting our teenage years here. We had our childhood here, over here. We have our teenage years. Oh, we're getting real big now. It's the adults. See how these little bumps are? They're like little obstacles, little hills that we have to climb. Yeah. And then once you finish learning that lesson, or facing that fear or challenge or obstacle, it's all downhill, eh? It's like a hill. Yahoo! Celebration, eh? And it gets thicker. The braid of sweetgrass gets real thick in the middle, eh? Real thick. They say that's the adult stage, eh? So we have the baby stage, the straightness. We have the teenager stage, about that much. And then we go into adult. And it goes, I heard the elders say, when you become an adult, you'll know it, because you start taking care of your family. You start protecting your family. You start taking care of your friends, your community. You start taking care of your elders. That's when you know you're grown up. I really like that, eh? You start looking beyond yourself. It's not about me. Wah, poor me. It's not about that no more. That stuff's for babies and kids, eh? But when you're an adult, you start, oh my goodness, grandma there, she needs some food. Oh, grandpa needs a ride, Oh, my mom and dad, I'm going to think about them and give them a break and do some chores around the house and help them out. And when they wake up, they'll be really happy. That's when your actions are more powerful than your words. And you don't do it for gratitude. You don't do it for acknowledgement or validation or confirmation. No. You do it because your spirit is awake. You're grown up. You're an adult. And as you go along, all of these big challenges and obstacles and growth spurts and all this learning, what happens to the braid? Look, it starts to get smaller. Oh, wow. It's getting smaller, and the challenges are still there. But they're small. But they still exist, those challenges and responsibilities. They say this is the time when you hit your 50s and 60s and 70s, and if you're lucky, you make it to 80. But you still have a job, no matter, even though you're old and body ache, even though, your age, elderly, senior, you still have responsibility to the good life, to that beautiful, kind path. Wiingashk, Mikan. So you keep doing your job. Your job as an elder might be tell stories, keep the history of the people alive, speak up for the people, guide the people, teach the people, you know, but you're still part of the path. You're not apart, you're not separated from that path. You're still on it. And you still have your own personal challenges to go through, your family challenges to go through. Eventually, you come to the end. That big moment, transformation, eh? And then you come out, and this is the part I'm going to burn. So I take this piece, I give it a little wiggle, and it breaks off nice. Okay, let's try this out. I'm going to break out the scud a bit because it's windy out here. And this is the end, and they say the black coal is a transformation. Our spirits are free. And that smoke represents the spirit traveling, eh? And it smells so good. Oh, shtataha. So good, this medicine, eh? I want to introduce you to the Sweetgrass Path. So beautiful. The grass is so kind. It's not like sticks, you know. When you're walking through the bush, there's sticks everywhere, eh? Sticks to jab you and stab you and tear at your clothing, your pants, your dress, whatever you're wearing. Trip your feet up, you know. Wiingashk, the grasses don't do that. They're very kind and they're very flexible, eh? That's how our path is, very flexible, very adaptable, like the sweetgrass. And when the winds come and they blow and they rain and all this weather, eh? All this cleansing going on, sweetgrass will always humble itself. Bend down, eh? Bend down low. Bend down low like that, eh? And when all the work is done, they'll stand up again, eh? Real tall and stronger than it was before, eh? So I want to share. I wanted to talk about this sweetgrass. See how it is? It's all tight, eh? I was trying to show this yesterday. And Chinago. This is how I work it. I take the braid and break the knot off, eh? I'll use that as a smudge in the sacred fire. And I open it up, see? I'm opening it up. It smells so good. Once it's opened up, then I light it. See how it catches fire real good? Sometimes it will burn a long time, sometimes it won't, depending, eh? On many factors. I turn it upside down, I get it the flame. Shkode everywhere, eh? Kinagwuche, everywhere. And then I shake it, just to knock off some of the embers. And that's it. I smudge all the tools. And I offer this smudge to the thunder beings today. I'm going to offer it to the thunder beings. You hear that beautiful rain, eh? Mindapin maban Wiingashk mishkike. And then ki binesi daga. Shimigwach. Tanadma uyan nango. Shimigwach. Ogimi jang mishkike. Mino mishkike daga. Shimigwach. Nimki kan. Shimigwach. Bitwana quit on quit. Migwach no then. Migwach kinawaya. Mindapin mabasama. Odapin ama wishin asama. Meanwhile, Wiingashk. Nango, Shimigwach. Oh, beautiful eagle just flew over the osprey, flew over the house. Oh, wow. So, that's today's chit-chat. Good living thinking. Today, I'm just going to sit here for a moment and listen to the rain, and hopefully one of the thunder beings will tap his drum up in the sky. Wiingashk keche maneto. Wiingashk keche maneto. Wiingashk keche maneto. Wiingashk keche maneto. Oh, oh. Away, hi-ya, hey, oh. Away, hi-ya, oh, hey, hi-ya, hey, oh. Away, hi-ya, hey, oh. Away, hi-ya, oh, hi-ya, hey, oh, oh. Wiingashk nimkikan maneto. Wiingashk nimkikan maneto. Wiingashk nimkikan maneto. Wiingashk nimkikan maneto. Way hi-ya, hey, oh. Way hi-ya, oh, way hi-ya, hey, oh. Way hi-ya, hey, oh. Way hi-ya, oh, way hi-ya, hey, oh, yo, yo. Miigwech, everybody. Miigwech Kinawaya. This is KNZ. In Canada, okay. Wishing you all a beautiful day, many blessings. Have a beautiful giveaway ceremony. Kizaganim, I love you all. Bamapi, Miigwech.